Hey everyone, it's Pirate, aka Josh, and I am back for a brand new era on my channel. I hope you like the brand new intro that just played. I'm very proud of that intro, and that will be my new intro from now on until I decide to make a new one. I want to give you guys an update of what's been going on. I've been crazy busy. This past couple of weeks have just been insanity. First I had pneumonia, then I had a problem with my attic and a whole bunch of rodents were in there, so that had to be fixed, and then my car battery went. So I have not been having a good time, but I wanted to come on and talk about the future of this channel, what I have planned, and just do a quick pickup video for you. So if you remember last video, I showed you this little gem here, Taylor Swift's Lover. This was the first of 2 records that I got from my close friend Chris, and I do owe him a record here shortly, so I'll be picking that out soon. But he did send me the second record, and this is one that I've been kind of wanting. I eyeballed it as soon as it was announced. It was something very interesting, and there's a little story behind it, but so at first, this is Dashboard Confessionals, the best ones of the best ones, and I will show the back for you real quick. You can pause that if you want to take a deeper look at the track list. I do really like the gatefold. It is just Dashboard DC for Dashboard Confessional. And it has the years that they have been a band. Well, really, he has been a band, but it's here nor there. And the reverse gatefold's not too bad. My friend decided to splurge. He asked me what version I wanted. I decided to get the indie exclusive version, and it's on this very beautiful dark maroon wax. And both record sleeves have the lyrics to all 20 songs on them. It is really awesome. And let me tell you, this is one of the best sounding records in my collection. This is a very awesome compilation. Had a friend who got the standard black version, and unfortunately he got a bad copy. I had to cobble together a version that sounded good. This sounded good right from the gate. And the main reason I wanted it is for song 16, Vindicated. This song is off the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack, and it was one of my favorites when that movie came out. Spider-Man 2 is one of my favorite movies, and you know, unfortunately that album has not been pressed to wax. So one of the songs that I really enjoyed from the soundtrack, it's actually the opening song from the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. So very happy to have this. All of it sounds amazing. I was showing this on Snapchat to a couple of friends, and it was just amazing sounding. I've listened to this maybe 3 times already, and I listened to it about 3 times in the same week. It was that good. Unfortunately, when I'm filming this, it's a little too late for me to spin, but I cannot wait until after you see this to finally get to spin this. Probably I'll be spinning this quite a bit while you're already watching this, because I'm filming this a little bit later at night on a Friday. It's really nice to finally have a Friday. It's been just a crazy week when I'm filming this. Before I move on, I wanted to just say thank you so much for watching this. If you do like this, please give it a like and comment below with what you've been listening to, what you have recently. It really does help out. I'm not here for the viewers. I'm not here for, you know, trying to be crazy and ask for gains, but I have close to 170 viewers. I mean, 170 subscribers, and it literally just blows my mind that you all are so supportive of me. And I want to put out some more content for you guys, and the best way to really just make sure you guys are able to see this is by liking and commenting, and it has to be in the first hour. YouTube's algorithm is kind of crazy, so if you're watching this in the first hour, please make sure you like and comment. And also, when this is up, the new episode of the Collector's Confessional podcast should be up. If you have not heard the news and you're just watching this now, I have created a podcast with Marikan. She's one of my friends and one of my favorite YouTubers. I will leave her channel in the description below, and all my socials are in the description below. However, we have decided to make our own podcast, and the response has been amazing. It has blown our mind with how awesome, the response is. And if you want to check it out, I will leave a link to the podcast YouTube channel in the description below. By the time you're seeing this video, not the first episode, it's the third episode. So that episode should be out. Please check it out. Please give it a like. I'm really enjoying this podcast. We talk about music. We talk about a whole bunch of different things. It is really an awesome time. I get to sit down and talk music with a friend for an hour and a half. It is totally awesome. And the other thing I wanted to show has a little bit of a backstory. So my buddy Matt over at Too Many Records, check the description. Y'all should check the description. His channel's down there. But he has his own music label now. And he has pressed a lot of records. He's done 4 by now. And his label presses really cool records. I actually have TMR 2, which is Vermilion Club's home. I've talked about this before on my channel. One of the best sounding records in my collection, along with this Dashboard Confessional. But I want to give him a shout out because not only is there another crowdfunding happening for TMR 5, check the description for that. I want to give him a shout out. But for the third TMR release, there was a contest to basically submit the artwork for the album that was going to be pressed. I unfortunately did not win, but I did get a nice little, not consolation prize, but just kind of something really cool that I wanted to talk about. So I got this package in the mail, and it came with a thank you note from a Mr. Richard. So Richard is one of the guys from the TMR3 release, which is Field Notes. And I got a very special limited edition 7-inch just for submitting artwork. And this was kind of out of my comfort zone, to be honest. And it was really nice just to even, for them to take a look at the artwork I did and actually kind of like it. I know I didn't win. I wasn't planning on winning. But the person who won did an awesome job. I will leave a picture. Well, I'll leave the link down below, even though it is past funded and already pressed. I'll leave a link down below so you can take a look at everything that was related to that. But I got this really awesome one-of-a-kind 7-inch that only a few people actually have. And it is now the rare 7-inch. But I wanted to show, it is a clear wax with an etching. So I'm going to try and do my best to take a lamp and really show you what this looks like. I know I'm holding it funky, but if you take a look, you should be able to see this really cool etching, and it plays really good. It sounds awesome. I'm glad to actually have one song from that. I could not afford it at the time to do TMR's 3 and 4, and I am lucky to be getting TMR 5. You should check, again, the description below. We need about... at this point, we're at 116 of getting that crowdfunded, and we need 200 to get it backed. So if you want to check it out in the description below, and if you want to help my buddy Matt out, please think about backing it. He does a really good job. He does not skimp on quality when it comes to all of this, but I just wanted to come on and show this and talk about a TMR 5 for just a moment.